Hey, Joe.
You want to give it a go? Get you, yeah. Bobo. All right, Bob.
It sounds French. Is that French?
It's French.
What does it mean? There's like a meaning behind that, right?
Me mama. I guess we're gonna find out. I think we can find out. I think we can find out what that means.
I think it's naughty.
Is it naughty?
I think it's naughty, yeah. I hope it is.
Szechuan. It's French.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Bob Bukowski here along with
Paul Roniotis. How you guys doing?
We haven't done a video in a while, so we're really excited to do this. This will be our Trojan Tales number 13. Number 13 Trojan Tales. We gave you a little teaser there on Friday. We're out in the boat on Powers Lake.
Beautiful day.
So here we are at the Brat Stop. We've had a reunion here, didn't we?
We did. Oh yeah, we had a reunion. Yep.
So we're gonna have a great show for you today. We're gonna do some housekeeping, some announcements and stuff, get caught up, and then we have a very, very special guest.
As promised. In the flesh.
We will deliver.
Yes.
In just a few minutes. So we'll get to that. Let's start off with some general announcements. How is our signups doing for Trumper80.com? I believe we are at 118.
Nice.
118.
Nice. We broke the 100 barrier a couple months ago.
We got to get to 150.
I mean, what was our class size? It was 8.
Yeah, it was a lot.
800.
Yeah.
So we're low percentage.
We'll continue. Yeah. I think the only thing to mention on that is, for those that are watching that are members, encourage your friends that aren't members to sign up for Trumper80.com. That would be really cool. That's on you. Do it.
Do it.
We're going to announce some survey winners from our last survey. We had one for the Masters, and our winner for that is
who won the Masters?
Mark Ewald. Mark Ewald. Thank you, Mark.
Ewald.
Thank you.
Who won the Masters this year? Rory.
Rory
came out of nowhere.
So Mark, we sent Mark
a
T80 Derby, right? That's on the way.
Yep.
And as long as we're talking about surveys, I think we got to mention a couple things here. There was a few individuals that submitted survey results after the event occurred. I think we just need to call that out for a second.
Uh-oh.
So let this be known to the nefarious trio.
Shame on you.
That submitted after the event was concluded. We will not play your dirty game. Okay, and in the initials, DB, RC, and DY. Shame. Don't be doing that.
Shame.
You guys already knew who won. All right, so we encourage participation in the surveys and the quizzes.
No.
But yeah.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
Yeah.
We have 2 quizzes coming up in May. One will be for the Kentucky Derby. That's going to be a fun one too. All right. 2 of them, Kentucky Derby, and then later on in May, the Indy 500. And so those will be posted shortly.
Kentucky Derby's in 2 weeks.
It's coming up.
First weekend in May. Yeah.
It's less than 2 weeks. It's coming up soon.
All right, sorry.
So you'll see those. Pick your winners, and then again, derbies for the Derby winner.
Yes.
Hats.
Oh, look at the new ones. They're embroidered now, guys.
Those are nice hats.
These are new hats. We got a little
truly. And then, so those are the 2 quizzes. We would be remiss if we did not mention the August events.
Yes.
We've got 3 events coming this August. Friday, August 14th, we're going to do the traditional golf outing. This year it'll be at Big Oaks instead of Pets, just to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
That starts at 10 o'clock. Be there at 10 o'clock to sign in. Golf starts at 11. We are also doing a pickleball social. We're calling it a social. It's not really a tournament. So we're going to do a pickleball
some
social.
lessons, teach
Paul's
people.
wife,
Brenda is going to actually show people how to play pickleball because she plays like 4 times a week. Don't tell anybody, but yeah, she does.
So we're going to give you the times. We posted once on Facebook with the times and the details. I will follow up with an official invitation for those events, so it'll be on your calendar. Speaking of calendars,
yes,
we're putting a calendar function on the T80 site. So it'll reflect people's birthdays, upcoming events and stuff.
Ah, beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful, yeah.
And then finally on August 14th, after the golf, after the pickleball, we're meeting for the Icebreaker at Kenosha Brewing Company. It's the old Brewmasters on 80th and 39th. Starting at 4 p.m.
Yeah,
4 p.m.
Yeah, good.
All right, we'll get our drink on a little bit there.
Little drink on. Always important. Always important. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I think that's it on the announcements. So let's transition to we have a
Very special guest.
very special guest.
Yeah.
This guest is a former trumpet teacher that I wish I had. I wish I had.
I had her as a teacher.
I did not.
Yep.
Was foreign language an elective back then or a requirement?
It was an elective.
It was an elective, and I elected to take shop
Yes.
and power mechanics and stuff like that. I kind of regret not taking a foreign language. I do. Is it a requirement now, or is it still an elective? It should be a requirement. If it's an elective, it should be a requirement.
I don't know.
Without further ado.
All right. Without further ado.
Let's announce our guest.
Yes.
Today's guest is none other than
Mrs. Mattioli.
Applauso.
Miss Mattioli's coming in. Sorry, I just greeted her.
Slide on
over. Long time no see.
Oh, this is awesome. This is so much fun. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Let's jam.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We got her here. She's live in person. Hasn't changed a bit. All right, let's get going.
Let's start.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, long time.
Again, as I just mentioned, I regret not having you for a teacher. I've heard so many wonderful things about you, not only as a teacher, but as a person. I knew you were our advisor during our class of 1980.
She was a 1980
class
advisor. I asked her, what's a class advisor
He
do?
didn't even know what an advisor was.
I'm like, is that just an extra paycheck? What is advisor? Okay, sorry. So what do you do as an advisor?
Well, you just oversee all the activities that the students are engaged in.
Okay,
And
you
they were engaged in many activities because I believe the class of 80 was the best class that ever went through.
Whoa. Did I
That's
hear,
something to
did I
say.
hear that
That's
correctly?
why everybody needs to show up for this.
And how
class
many years
reunion.
were you at Trumper teaching?
24.
24, and we were number one, according to
Never
Miss
you so
Mattioli.
much.
Never took another class as advisor after that.
Thank
Wow.
you so much
I
for
didn't
saying
think
that.
I would
That's
have
awesome. That's
the
something
kind
to
of
say.
students.
That's
And
special.
I've
Thank you.
always said that.
She has always said that. Yep, she said that to
Yeah.
me before. So that's amazing. That's awesome.
So let's start from the beginning a little bit. Where were you born, and
I was
where'd you go to
born-
college, and then what brought you to Trumper?
Yeah.
And then I want to hear some of the stories from
Yeah.
Paul and you guys.
Yeah.
Paul, you had Miss Mattioli for
As a
teacher.
sophomore year, I took French for like one semester. or
One of the joys of my life.
Are you from Wisconsin?
Yes, I'm from Kenosha.
I didn't
I'm a
know.
So you're
product-
born and raised in
I'm a
Kenosha,
product, yep.
Bradford High School,
Bradford.
North side. That's all right. We'll make an
But you
exception.
know what? My heart's with Tremper.
and then
I
where'd you
love
go to
Tremper.
college?
UW Milwaukee.
Wow.
Panther?
And yeah,
Okay.
I was a Panther. And, you know, I was in school at the end of the 60s. It was a really
Crazy time.
Turbulent.
crazy time, turbulent time. I remember that there were many fires on Locust Street in Milwaukee because people were protesting and
Yeah.
marching.
Really?
and-
When you were in
Yeah, when
on
I was in
campus?
school. And it was, you know, my age group, we protested. We knew what was going on in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know so much anymore
It's a little
if
different.
people keep up with what's going on.
Yeah. So I know that during that time was when they bombed Madison, the Van
Yep.
Vleck building, and
Yep.
Madison was bombed and all
Yep.
that. So, yeah, it was
Yep.
turbulent times.
So
yeah.
once you graduated, then what was the connection of the bridge to
Okay,
Trumper? What
to
happened?
Trumper, do you know that I graduated in 1970, and before I even finished school, John Hatzmanic hired me as his French teacher. One of
Wow.
two French teachers. So I was one of those people that had a job before.
So
I
why
even
French?
graduated.
What drew you
Because
to
I
French?
grew up in an Italian family, and when I was a little girl, my mom and dad and I lived upstairs from my Italian-speaking grandparents. And I probably would have been an Italian teacher if they taught Italian.
Ah.
But, you know, the Romance languages are very much the same. So French was easy for me.
Interesting.
And I learned it in school. I wish I would have learned it when I was a little kid. I have a nephew right now that's being in an immersion school that speaks Spanish. He's only been in there 3 months and he's almost fluent already.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
when kids have to learn. You really
At
have
a young
to learn when
age,
you're
yeah,
young.
yeah.
As I said, I think it should be a requirement.
So do you speak Italian too? You're fluent in
I
Italian?
understand Italian.
Okay.
I don't speak it,
Okay.
but I I love French, and I love the French people and the language, and I know a lot of you have been to France, and I think you really enjoy it probably as much as I do.
I have not, but you went to.
I've been to France one time.
With Trump, right?
No, I didn't go with the Trumper trip. I was there for work. But you've been there how many times?
6.
Wow.
Some of our
So she
classmates
was telling
have-
us some of the stories.
Some of our
about her.
classmates have obviously been on that trip and have spoken about it.
Yeah.
We'll have
Good
to-
time.
where did you go in 1980? Did you go to the same places when you go to France for the
No,
tours?
I've been
Continue?
all over.
Did you sponsor the Trump? You sponsored the trip?
I went to France 3 times with students, and that's
Okay.
always been an interesting.
I bet.
Yeah, because once high school students leave their parents, they tend to act a little differently, and
That's hard to believe.
so there's been some stories we've had, but
So what's interesting about her is when I took French with her in class, she gave you a French name. You had to pick a French name, right? Do you have any idea? You remember my French name? No, I have not talked to her. We were talking before this.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to see if she can remember. Probably can't remember. There's no way. All the students you had. Take a guess. Starts with an R.
Reggie.
Raul. Raul. Bob, you call me Raul all the time, which is weird. He always calls me Raul. I don't know. I'm Raul. And this guy used to call me Raul all the time. He probably didn't even realize that was the French name they gave.
yeah.
So we had Raul. I know a bunch of the girls from the class of, they would have been the class of 82 were in my class with me. So I was,
Really? You
yeah.
remember any of them?
Yeah, I remember them. I can't remember their French names though, but there was like 3 or 4 of them. We had a blast. It was a great class. Yeah, I really enjoyed it because she made it fun, right?
Yeah, because you know why? Because I enjoy people, and I think good teachers really are people persons.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot from my kids, as you can tell. You're always my students. You're always my students.
Yeah. So I know her husband too. So Dennis, I ended up working with Dennis when I was out of school for a little while. So we worked at Kenosha Savings Loan together. So I got to know her and her husband, which is good. Nice. We've been connected for a little while.
So you said you taught for 24 years?
24 years.
24
In the last
years.
11, I was an administrator. I became the head of all professional development for everybody in the school district.
Kenosha Unified?
For
Was that on
Kenosha
52nd?
Unified, on
Is that over
52nd
there?
Right on
Street.
52nd.
And I'll tell you what, teachers do not understand this, but there's another side, the administrative side, and I don't think I ever worked as hard. When you're teaching, you can have a lot of fun with kids because young people are delightful. When you're an administrator, you get into the political realm, and it's tough. It's really tough.
And how long did you do that?
11 years.
Wow.
11 and-
Wow.
And I was the head of professional development, library media, and instructional technology for 3 of those 11 years. And ask me what my background is in library media and
What is your
instructional
background?
0.
0. But I'm sure you did a great job.
Well, I had great people working for me.
Yeah.
And you know what? I learned I have a great sense of people. And that helped me when I was there because I knew who was on my side and I knew who I had to be careful of. And politically, I navigated my way. I really did, and that was tough. It's
Right.
a tough world. And those of you who've been in administration, and I know we have in your class, one of the finest superintendents we had, Dr. Savaglio Jarvis.
Shout out
And
Sue Sabah.
Sue from our class?
Sue?
Yep. And I will tell you, they have a tough job.
Yeah.
Everybody's wants something different, and it's tough. It really is tough.
What were some of the biggest changes you've seen then over those years in teaching, good or bad? What did
Well,
you
I think the movement to technology, I don't think I could walk in the classroom today and be able to do all of the technological things that our teachers do. And technology has been such a great tool in so many ways.
Yeah.
And yet, it's also had its drawbacks. We have far too many kids that are attending to telephones instead, their smartphones instead of paying attention in class. And, I think they've allowed technology to think for them instead of thinking on their own. And it has also isolated kids. A friend of mine that taught at Gateway said he came home one night And his kids were quiet. He had 3 teenagers, and they were all together in one bedroom, and he couldn't understand what was going on. He walked in, and all 3 of them, instead of communicating with one another, were texting.
Amongst
He
themselves.
put
in
an
the
end
same
to
room.
that.
Yeah.
He said that's not going to happen anymore.
So with Kenosha Unified now, they've tore down like multiple schools. So we have Lincoln Elementary that's closed down. You have that's shut down.
Washington.
McKinley, Washington.
Washington.
So is that because the population is so less students?
Changed.
Yeah.
It really has.
It's interesting.
Yep.
I don't know if a lot of people know that, but a lot of the elementary schools,
broke my heart,
junior
too.
high schools, yeah.
It did, because you take a school like Washington Middle School, the history, my goodness. I
Yeah.
mean, and to see that building demolished
Yeah.
is just heartbreaking.
McKinley too. Yeah, I
And
drove by
McKinley.
McKinley. It was rubble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in retirement, what are some of the things you're doing now? Keeping busy
We travel.
activities?
My
Where to?
husband and I travel. I think we've gone to Europe several times. We're going to go to Germany on the Rhine River. We've been on the Danube River. And by the way, cruises are wonderful. I've been on Oceana cruises. I've been on Viking cruises. Now I'm going on Avalon cruise.
You love it.
I love it. I
Now
love
the Euro
traveling.
one's more. It's more of a slender boat. It's more on the rivers, is it?
Yeah,
Some
but
of
the Oceana ones were on the ocean.
Okay.
And that's different kind of cruising. We went to Europe one time on an Oceana cruise, and the only person walking of all the people was my husband, who's a big boater. He was helping even the staff because
Nobody could walk.
I was in bed for 3 days. I was so mad.
What is this? The geriatric cruise or what? Oh, I'm
Should
sorry.
Did you ever
No.
go on one of the boats? There was no water in the pool.
I have not.
The waves were there.
But I heard an interesting story about your husband and some type of a Euro bag, a man bag. Is that worth mentioning?
Well,
Did you get it for him?
I got him a man bag,
And he was approached.
and he was propositioned.
And it wasn't just like a, what do they call that, little fanny pack. It was literally a man purse.
What's wrong with that? Now, come on.
I don't
Well,
know.
it's practical
one?
if you know how to use it.
Yeah. Would you carry one?
Nay.
No. No. I can't believe you got Dennis to carry one.
Anyway, we were on the Champs-Elysees, and he got propositioned. He got so angry with me.
Because of the bag?
He blamed it on the man bag. Now, come on.
Oh,
It might have been a tension activator.
a trigger.
Might have been a trigger. You never know. He'll never wear that again, for
That's
sure.
great.
Yeah.
He uses it. He still does. He can't find anything because too many compartments, but he uses it.
Well, that's good. That's awesome. So what else you been doing? That's
What else do I do? Well, I'm really involved with Marty Pitts, who was
Oh, yeah?
an
IA?
administrator
yeah.
in the IA. We've combined the men and the women. We've given women equal footing in the IA now.
Italian American
In
Club.
the Italian American Club, we put on for the first time an Italian fest that was phenomenal.
I was there. It was fantastic.
It was,
yes.
and we're going to have
Downtown.
Is
another
it in
one.
July or August?
No, September.
It is.
It ran
Oh,
the
that's right,
weekend.
that's right,
It
that's
was
right.
absolutely crowded. It was it was
And
a
you know
blast.
what?
Jim Pugh, shout out. Jimmy Pugh goes to the Italian Fest.
Does he?
Yeah,
Does he?
It was really good. Yeah, it was good.
Hey, and it's allowed us to begin renovation of that building.
I saw that
A lot
already,
of
yeah,
people do
yeah.
not want to leave that building. It has too many memories. Take a look at the IA downstairs. In another couple weeks, it'll be totally done.
Really?
We've used the money that some of the money that we've made from the first Italian Fest ever to renovate the bar area. It's going to be beautiful.
Do you have a date? We'll give you a plug for. Do you have a date for this year's event?
September.
Still in September?
For the
Yeah,
IA?
September
It's after
20th,
Labor Day.
20th, around then.
Nice.
We'll
Yeah.
post it in the comments the actual
Yeah.
the date on
Yeah,
that.
Yes.
yeah. That was a great time. Yeah, a lot of people were there.
It was
fun.
fabulous.
Yeah,
It was absolutely fabulous.
You know who's fabulous? You are.
You are.
You are.
We like you. You haven't changed a bit, you crazy kid.
But I just want to say that there are so many of you that were so impressive in high school. And it was really an honor to be your class advisor. And when I think of the leadership, the Greg Fermella leadership, the Sue Savaglio leadership, the Larry Martin leadership, the Sue Hunkler leadership, the Peggy Cowan leadership, and Maureen Bragg, remember, float building at your house,
Yeah, it was.
and your wonderful mom, who was so accommodating all the time to all of us. I mean, I hate to say names. Oh, Pat Ramsdale.
Pat, he's been on here.
He
before.
was
He's
one-
on here. He's
he
on
was
here.
one of the joys of my life. I laugh at Pat Ramsdale. I haven't seen him in a long
If we
time.
if we get him to the August 14th event, you'll perhaps show up for that.
August 14th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the-
We'll let her.
I came to one of them.
You have.
You did. She went to one of the reunions.
Fireside, I think?
She went to one of the
Yeah,
reunions.
yeah, I did. Yeah. And you know, you guys were such leaders. Oh, I have to say Wes Riccio too, because I see
Wes, yeah.
you know, and think about what you've accomplished since then, a lot of you. And if I don't say someone's name, I don't mean to skip you. Larry Martin,
Yeah, Larry.
who worked in Madison. I mean, once I had that kind of leadership and the kind of people that you were, I never took another class to advise again, because I didn't think that I would ever have people like you.
Thank
and
you.
so I
Thank
just
you
want
very
to
much.
say,
Huge compliment. Huge compliment.
well,
That's very
yeah,
special. Thank
but
you.
that's what teachers do, you know. You nurture. See, you nurture strengths in people and make them better.
Yes, you do, and you did. You absolutely
wonderful
did. You were a
and
great teacher, very memorable. When we did a video before to advertise this interview with you, you know, one of the things we talk about is so endearing, so memorable. You were one of the best teachers we've had at Trip Rise.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
I worked hard and I was always prepared.
Yeah.
And it was just, when you get to be my age, you think back about all of that, and it's heartwarming.
Yeah, you touched a lot of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really, and you know, like his wife and 8 other girls came to visit me last summer, and they brought hors d'oeuvres and wine and drinks,
Yeah.
and we spent the whole night. And I'm so lucky, because I have that kind of thing all the time happening to me. But I think good teachers give. You were my babies.
Thanks, Mom. You're awesome. We love you,
Thank
Mommy.
you. Miss Mattioli, thank you
Thank you so
so
much,
much for being
yes.
here today. Thank you for taking the time
Yes.
to help us do a video
And-
for our website, TrumpRadio.com.
Yeah.
This has been
And
very
I
special.
want to say one thing.
Yes.
You know, I'm talking about all you leaders out there. I named several of you. These guys are taking over your leadership. Where are you?
Bring it on. That's right. Call them out. Call them
Bob
out.
has been a mainstay.
This Bob has been keeping this class together.
Yeah.
He certainly
It's
has.
easy. You guys make it easy.
I got Kathy
You
and
make it
Carmen
easy.
helping
You
like
make it
crazy.
easy.
They're doing a great job. Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
thanks everyone.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yes.
Look forward to some other upcoming events.
Yeah.
And most of all, remember,
We
we
need you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh.